Everyone. I'm Dr. Alston. Uh, I wanted to talk on this call concerning my research. My paper talked concerning the United States adopting a digital currency, and so our central bank here in the United States is the Federal Reserve System, and they're the ones who are pretty much in charge of issuing this currency into our economic system here in the U.S. So, so all across the globe, there have been countries creating their own digital currency. Whether they issued a fully functional digital currency or they've been testing a digital currency. The fact that remains is they started early on this thing. They got in early. And so the United States had to, they have to do something right now. And this is going to be one of the most important, um, issues on President Biden's table during his administration. And if he uh, gets a second term, cryptocurrency and digital currencies expansion here in the U.S. is going to be critical to his term as a president here in the United States. Now, there's a difference between digital currency and cryptocurrency. So, digital currencies are more like the physical currency that a particular country has adopted as their medium of exchange. A cryptocurrency is more like an investment because you'll have private companies creating these cryptocurrencies or these tokens so that they can be used by the public for whatever manner. The goal is to get merchants to begin accepting um, cryptocurrencies and digital currencies. So that's what we want. We want to have a fully functional economic system where the these merchants are accepting digital currencies and cryptocurrencies. Now, what led to all of this? The U.S. The U.S. Federal Reserve System conducted a study over the past, I want to say 10 years. I know at least they've seen the reduction in usage of cash. Now, they had to have noticed this because, number one, the Federal Reserve is in charge of creating this currency that's in our economic system. And so what they noticed in their study was that we as consumers naturally are spending less cash. And as a result of us using less cash, they no longer have to print up, X amount of dollars anymore. And we have to have something that supplements this non-usage of cash. We have to have something that offsets it. Credit card usage and debit card usage increased according to the study. And the name of the study is The Diary of Consumer Payment Choice. And it measured the payment behavior through a daily recording of United States consumer spending. I think there were over 4,000 participants in this one particular study. That's the 2020 study, 2021 study. But they've been doing this for years now, studying our habits regarding spending cash and how we use the cash. So the current forms of payment that we have in the United States are cash, as I mentioned earlier, debit card, credit card. We have checks. We have ACH, which is automatic clearinghouse payments. We have wire transfers. We have money orders. We have prepaid cards and electronic funds transfer cards. So those are the primary forms of payment. And so these are recognized as payment systems here in the US. But cryptocurrency is classified as a commodity here in the US, which doesn't give it a definition. It's not defined as money in the United States. So with cryptocurrency being a commodity, and this whole thing with trying to have merchants accept it, it's going to be problematic. So in order for cryptocurrency and this digital currency thing to thrive, we need to have cryptocurrencies and digital currencies classified as money. And so they got to go back and they got to add, cryptocurrencies, digital currencies to the definition of money. We're going to have to do that. Now, states have just begun to define terms within the cryptocurrency sector. They've lagged behind the rest of the world. And so because we are just now defining terms and trying to figure this thing out, they've been doing this for the last 2 years, 2 or 3 years they've been doing this. I'll actually post the legislation on cryptocurrency and show you where you can go to find all the states who've actually issued some type of legislation concerning cryptocurrency. But it's not real legislation. The only thing it is, it's just the legislature trying to define the terms. They're trying to understand the industry. They're trying to understand what's going on. And it's really caught the United States by surprise. The reason why we had to do this is because of the transfer of wealth that comes with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is really, really all about its adoption rate. Just as cash was as a form of payment a long time ago when we first started. If no one ever wanted to use or decided to use cash as a payment, and I'm talking about the public here, if the people said, no, I don't want to use cash, I'd rather just trade salt or trade gold or use whatever form of payment rather than cash, cash would not be here today because it's not accepted as a form of payment by the people. It has to be adopted by the people. So what makes cryptocurrency so special is that if it becomes adopted by the people as being popular, it is going to be accepted as a form of payment. Merchants are going to begin to accept this as a form of payment, and they have to do this at some point.